All right, this week, we're going to be talking about pronoun-verb agreement. This will be very similar to what we've already talked about with subject-verb agreement. First, let's review. What is a pronoun? A pronoun stands for a noun. It takes the place of it in a sentence. Here are some examples of pronouns. It, he, she, I, we, or they. Here's a sentence. Mark and Karen love eating pies. Well, what pronoun do you think would best replace Mark and Karen? They. Yes, they love eating pies. So instead of saying Mark and Karen, I use the pronoun they to substitute. So they love eating pies. So let's talk a little bit about pronoun-verb agreement. It's going to sound so similar to subject-verb agreement. It works just like subject-verb agreement. It is when pronouns are used in the subject of the sentence. They are the pronoun in the subject. Remember, we have subject and predicate. All these verbs are in the present tense, not in the past, not in the future. They're happening now. Here are singular pronouns. It, he, and she. Those are examples of singular pronouns. There's only one he, one she. Even though there's only you when you say I, it's an exception. It does not follow the rule of singular pronouns, and you'll see what I mean in just a second. When you use a singular pronoun in the present tense verb, you add an S or an ES. For example, she walks to school. She is a singular pronoun, so walks ends with S. Now, plural pronouns, and I. We, meaning there's more than one person. They, there's more than one person. Or I is the exception. When used in the present tense, you do nothing. You don't add an S, you don't add an ES. I play soccer. Remember, I is special. It's not plural, but it follows the rules of plural pronouns. So play does not end with S. Same thing with this sentence. They sing in the choir. They is a plural pronoun. There's more than one person. So sing does not end with S. Here's an interactive question. Every Saturday, we blank the dog. Should the blank be filled with wash or washes? Well, what is we? Is we singular or plural? We is plural. That's exactly right. So we do not add anything to wash. So every Saturday, we wash the dog. Here's another one. First, I blank a big tub into the front yard. Do I drag or I drags? I drag it because I follows the rule of plural pronouns, so I do not add an S or an ES. Here's your practice questions. What you're going to do is you're going to write in the correct form of the verb. Look for the pronoun in the subject. Decide if the pronoun is singular or plural. If it's singular, you add an S or ES. If it's plural, you do nothing. This is additional practice from a subject-verb agreement, just instead we're using pronouns. Pause the video if you need extra time.